Praise the Lord. Thank you, brother. Hey. Listen, I'm a lot more focused, see more clearly, born to be a visionary, not just an artist. Every decision I make is tight, crucial, smallest of margins. Never mind the circumstance, I take regardless. Ordering my steps like hands on controllers, up, down, left, right. Even on my worst day, I still got help. With a lot of vision, forever I promise that I won't stop till the last was accomplished. God is the mastermind, feeling inspired. I'm an accomplice, seek his face, keep his pace, complete this race. Work hard every day, keep this faith. Ears to the streets, but I'm heavy in the word, so my rhymes so great. The world feels sleeping, life going hard's not possible. Just too many times that you rap out gospel. But I'ma change that, so I keep up with current events, keep it all relevant. Live life abundant, don't just survive it. Don't just memorize the Bible, apply it. Going hard, like I'm trying to make an interview with every bill, stroke is trying to write like an interview. Even if it means I gotta work from 5 to 9, keep one flowing in the ministry. So we can keep making hours in this safe, speak life into the day and set them free. This is some pill to swallow. Lord knows some past can lead me down, I don't want to model. It ain't the ideal position, but I can't call myself a disciple. I don't know how to surrender. But another knows, some things never change. It comes and goes, but love stays the same. Hey, that's my name, but I'm not alarmed. The outcomes determine about how I respond. No distractions, no subliminals. I talk what I talk, my life is a visual aid. I'm done no resistance test, but I can't be the best cause I got the official flesh. The gospel, the rules, the rap beat, I love that, the streets. If we took the same energy we use instead of each other's thing, it is for God what we take over the game. Instead we separate like all the war. Don't think we refuse to this. Not winning, we love losing it. Keeping it completely 100, but y'all gotta wanna know who this. So unity is my hope now. I keep praying till every Lord be broke down. Keep speaking till it slows down. Then I pray as we speak, the Lord is getting broke down. So we change and become new folk now. So we can start saving souls now. Half folk made whole now. Till we're laying in the casket and ready to call heaven my home now. The gospel, earth is my battlefield. Serve the spirit and keep building as my shield. That's the truth, heart of salvation, breastplate of righteousness. I'm on the floor with my backstage in a fashion show. I switch shows, keeping in the mind, switch clothes. Coming in the anointing from head to toe. Just figured I would let y'all know. If you love Jesus Christ, I can't let you feel it with me. Bring that down. Just begin to just worship God. Sometimes I get the feeling that I'm just doing songs. And it's never about that. People of God, when are we going to realize that it's not about this? That it's so much bigger than this world that we live in. The part that breaks my heart the most is that the Bible that I read about the God that I serve is not the God that we think we serve. The miracles, the blessings, the gifts, all of these things are in that word, but we are not manifesting them on this earth. It's through us. We've been given the power. What are we waiting for? We're going to wait till the sky cracks and he has to straighten us out. Look at us. We get under attack and we get weak. We want to run and we want to hide. And we're in America of all places. While there's other countries, people are getting their heads, their feet, their limbs chopping off for loving God. I'm so serious when I say this. Are we ready to do this? How are we going to talk about newness when we bringing old things into new territory? That's what happened to Israel. They were brought out of Egypt and brought things from Egypt and began to long for their slavery while they were free. I knew it was something funny about tonight. I knew it was something funny about tonight. There is so much more. How am I going to do another song? There is so much more. There is so much more. But we do the same thing, the same routine every Sunday. Go to church, sing in the choir, hear the word, go home, eat. When is it going to stop? Now, I don't want anybody to think I'm scolding them or anything, because this is for me too. Because every day I wake up, I'm like, God, I know it's so much more, but I feel like I just can't touch it. Teach me how to touch it. Teach me how to touch that hem of your garment. That woman was hemorrhaging. Nobody knew what to do for that woman, but she just touched a piece of his clothes, Just a piece of his clothes healed her body. So imagine if we touch his hand. I'm not trying to be super spiritual or super deep, because if you know me, you know I'm not like that. I try to be the realest brother out here. But my God, I know it's something so much bigger. I sit here and I'm like, God, I know it's bigger than these concerts. I know it's bigger than people coming out here and hearing these songs and people dancing and everything. But what is it? What's the problem? The problem is us. I know it's stuff in my life. If I know it's stuff in my life, I know it's stuff in everybody's life. If we don't stop, we will never reach our potential. And the thing about it is, we can't do this unless we reach together. All of this division, all of this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this person. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you're a bishop, preacher, deacon, whatever you are. You could be a super bishop, pope. You still a man like I am. And God ain't going to give nobody a word that he can't give to you. This walk isn't a game. You know what we playing for? We play for our lives. He said, if we don't do it, he's going to let a rock that I can go pick up, throw over somebody's house, that's going to cry out in my place. An inanimate object that I can possibly crush in my hand. What we use to build our homes. Could you imagine the walls of your house screaming out the name of Jesus before you? Tonight, I just want to impart on all of us. God, by your blood, if it be your will, I just want to impart on all of us a new and fresh start to this walk. Keisha sang a song called Back to the Future, getting us back to the place where God, or where he wants us to live. Donald Lawrence has a song called Back to Eden. It's time. It's time. It's time. I know we hear this year after year, decade after decade, but no, let me tell you something. It is time. All types of stuff are rising up. All types of things are rising up against us. If we don't get strong now, we're going to crumble when the time comes. And then What can we witness about? What can we say about the God that we serve? People called out Jesus, Jesus, but he's going to say, I didn't even know you. Who are you? It'd be like the seven sons of Sceva again. I know Peter, I know Paul, but I don't know. I know Jesus, I know Paul, I don't